outcome that you want.
I got a question.
I definitely agree. Yeah.
I got a question real quick. What's up, Prime? I
What's
got
going
I
on,
got a
bro?
Hood Mystic was popping. I got a question.
Peace.
I think these are some pretty good brothers up here. You ladies agree with me? Think these guys are pretty sound, solid.
Yeah.
So my
Thank you.
word. So my worst traits, I'm just thinking. I think I'm pretty solid, but I got a bad temper. Like I get angry quickly. But I'm married, I'm successful in that. But when I'm not playing, I'm not playing. And I make stupid, irrational decisions. You know what I mean? But my wife knows that, but she had to accept it because of the pros outweigh the cons, I guess. But that could be detrimental. You know? I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I just want to see something. Uncle Jeff, what would you say your worst trait is?
Oh wow. Man. The thing I tell you, the thing I hate about myself the most is that I'm absent-minded, and that there's things I forget. I'm messy. I'm not nasty. I'm messy. Like I have to stop and go, nigga, look at this, and then just like I'll straighten it up.
Oh, you like literally like make a mess.
Like, bruh, like I'm like a tornado. Like I'll make a sandwich and take the whole kitchen to make the damn sandwich, because I'm not going to use the same knife for the peanut butter that I'm gonna use for the jelly. It's cross contamination.
Well, let me ask. Yeah, that's crazy. You wildin'. So
that's why I picked the way I did though, because of that. Like I made sure I picked somebody who's like OCD.
Well, hold on. That's too easy though. Like so. Let me ask the ladies. Deeper? Well, I think so. But let me ask the ladies. So, do y'all get deterred if a nigga make a mess? Like, is that a trait you'd be like, I'm not dating this dude?
No, because men are messy. I mean, just
yeah,
like
so that's what I mean, Uncle Jeff. Like that, they gonna be like, nigga,
and then we gonna clean up after you anyway.
Yeah, like pick your shit up, but talking shit was still picking up behind you.
It's a woman downstairs right now. We've been together 13 years. Look, nigga, look.
She tired of cleaning that shit up.
Well, no, that's what we're here for. We're here to be each other's lesson. The standard is between us. The standard of neatness is between us, and we have to. The things that she's not strong on that I am, they are not about me.
Yeah, Uncle Jeff, that's good. No, I want to hear the bad trait, the cleaning shit, whatever.
Oh, even worse. I got the same one you got. I got the same one you got, bro. Okay. I put her. She's in a cage. She's away from it. But anybody else, bro? Oh man, you can get it right there.
Yeah,
right there, and that's not the best thing to have. It really is not, especially at 58. Hell, look, I'm gonna get it. This ain't supposed to be a move in a fight, is it? Wait. See, that's what you doing at 58. You ain't out here dancing around.
You tired of shit at 30 seconds.
So I can't be doing that. So temper. Yeah, I have sometimes my temper, not at her, but like you. Yeah, you put your woman. I put my woman outside of that. It take a lot for me to be upset with her. A lot. But anybody else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel like well, let me. Hood Mystic, what's popping? What would you say your worst trait is?
Oh, that's easy. I grew up around a lot of pimps, like my cousins and family. So I'm not a pimp, but I know how they got treated. So I'm gonna hold every girl I deal with, like, I'm gonna look at her sideways, because I know for 100% men can get love to the ultimate of all ultimates, and it's not based on them being great dudes. So I just always feel a certain type of way when I'm not getting treated like a pimp.
So
that's my worst quality.
Where you from?
I'm from Ohio.
So you don't trust? You saying you got trust issues?
I mean, not necessarily trust issues. I just know that a woman can love you, right? I know she can love you. She can tolerate a bunch of stuff. And if I'm a good dude, I'm catching hell. Just to be honest, like I'm catching hell being a good dude. And I know pimps getting treated like pimps. So it's always going to be confusing to me, because I don't got the heart to just be like, get on the track and make my money. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a good, compassionate dude. And so for that, I'm going to catch hell. So for that, I'm going to always have a slight attitude with my girl. Not all the way, but just a little.
Can't you be good and pimpish?
A little toxicity.
Little toxic, man. I know that.
You gotta have a little bit of toxicity.
Can I push back on that? Because I was raised in Chicago by the same group of people in the 70s. Okay, literal. I had 3 literal pimps like in my orbit. And I implement some of that in dealing with ladies, but not the negative part. Not the negative part. I implement the way that I speak when I get ready to speak to a woman. I implement making her feel like she is the only individual in the universe when I speak to her. Making her understand that if she got a problem, it's going to be somebody got to deal with me over that. That part of the pimping, not the heat up a coat hanger and stick it to her back part. Not that. That's okay. You gotta take.
You're talking about the good pimping.
But yeah, I ain't talking about the gorilla.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to.
We're inspiring them as well. You gotta inspire them. Man.
Come on, prime time.
Yeah, it's in my blood too.
Yeah, you pimp. I see you, bro. I see you. I see you.
It's in my family history too.
Right. This is the ugliest we ever been. This is the ugliest. I'm ugly right now. I'm ugly 58. That's yeah. So there ain't nothing wrong with that.
So Prime, what's your worst trait you think?
Oh, it's hands down attitude, and yeah, I've gotten better handle of it since I turned like 30. I started being in my 30s. I'm 35 now, but I definitely like my anger and blowing up and stuff like that. Quick to react. I don't take disrespect. ASAP type situation, you know. But I learned how to calm down though.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, I think okay. Rock, can you hear me? You got the worst internet on this side of the Mississippi River, man. Rock, put him in the fucking bed. What's your worst trait, Rock?
I would definitely say jealousy. I'm jealous at yeah.
Shit. You told a story that told us that before. Okay.
100 all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't come on now. Hold on. I learned the other day. I was listening to the video. And it's 30% of divorces are filed because of Facebook.
What?
He know that? Yeah, it's social media.
Think about that. So you ain't
okay.
You got a point.
Hey, babe, especially if you
know our uncle was cheating before.
At the end of the day, I wasn't even being jealous, bro. I was using the information that was given to me without, I wasn't even looking for it. So what are you supposed to do with information dropped on your lap? You act on it.
Okay. All right, let me get E in. I think this shit coming. I think it's coming together for me. E, what's your worst trait?
I think my worst trait is I'm a workaholic, and
give me something better, E.
It's worse if you listen. So when I get in a zone and I'm working, I start neglecting other things that's important around me. Like, cause I get so focused that it's not that those things are not important. It's just that I have to hit my goal. I have to accomplish those things. So some people they feel neglected, or they might feel like I'm not giving them the attention they need. So I think it's that me being focused on what I'm doing. It's not, those things just don't get the attention that they need until somebody can pull me out. And I think my wife is really good at saying, hey, check this out. You've been working for 6 months. We ain't went on vacation. We ain't did, we ain't did nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even think you might have missed some birthday party. I mean, like a birthday party or this. And I just get so focused. So I think being a workaholic and neglecting things around me is my biggest trait, hands down.
That's bigger than it looks, bro. That's
no. It's good. I'm glad he finished. I'm glad he finished it. Because I'm just trying to correlate. Because I know Rock works like that. The ladies that know me know I work like that. Like I won't sleep, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And then also the temper thing. I know Rock could get there just from talking. Prime said it. I said it. Uncle Jeff said it. I feel like also, and I said I feel on purpose, right? I don't want to speak for anybody, but I feel like men are overall possessive over their women. Again, there's some outliers, but just based on what Hood said and the pimping shit, and I know how I am. And then when he brought up social media ending relationships, I feel like we have those traits too. Like I know I'm possessive over my children, my women, my things that belong to me. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I'm just right, Uncle Jeff, you should be right. Like it's just a no brainer. So, ladies, and these are all solid men, but we all, and I'm gonna use stronger words. We angry because we might have some sensitivity, but we rather say we angry than hurt or sad. Right? It's easier to. I'd rather get mad than get sad. I'm comfortable when I'm mad.
I don't trust niggas that ain't never mad. Right. Happy ass all the fucking time. Then shit going on, you ain't never mad, nigga. Okay.
Right, and so you see how we agreeing, right, ladies? Just painting the picture. And then when Rock said jealous, right? Somebody called him insecure in the chat. That always happens to a nigga when he say that he want to protect the stuff that belong to him, right? But I felt him what he was saying. I know Uncle Jeff feel me. Hood Mystic said it. He already skeptical, and if Prime ready to get angry, he probably possessive too.
I think possessive.
Yeah, I can be that way. Yeah,
I'm just using strong words, Uncle Jeff. I'm using strong. I want to paint the picture for the ladies. That's all.
I think
what I'm saying?
I don't think you're wrong with that word. I think the word gets blown out of context.
It
get blown. I like to believe that a man is supposed to create a force field, and within that particular force field is where safety is. Is where concern is.
Yeah,
exactly.
Where
provision is.
Exactly.
Is where protection is. That is his force field, and it ain't so much. Hell, my wife go out with her friends all the time. I like to know, like right now, she here in the house, and I like to know that. I don't need to be up under her. She probably watching some shit I don't want to see.
Facts.
But I like to know that she's safe. I like
shit like that.
No, now I don't want to be with no woman don't nobody else want to look at. So I know.
That's what I was about to bring up. Just one situation.
Okay.
If a girl was getting out the car. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Nah, we just me and my girls got home, right? She's getting out the car, and there was some dudes that was parked behind us. I saw one just standing there, like just staring, right? Mm-hmm. And I probably shouldn't act this way, but you know, my first initial reaction was it ain't worth dying over. Like, you know, because I just felt like it was disrespectful because you see me, I'm right there.
Sure.
You know. So yeah, that's why I like how possessiveness can I just feel I need to work on that shit.
Young man, have you ever read a book by the name of The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle? It's a book I strongly suggest it to all of us, especially about your temper. It's about your pain body. It's about being able to take the part of you that man staring is offending and put that part away. And that's what it sounded like you did. But you need to be aware of that part of you because you need that. In a time of rain, you're gonna need that. You're gonna what it is.
Hey, Uncle Jeff, send him the link to the book.
Okay.
So and send it to me too. So I just want to finish the premise real quick because Prime, I'm glad you told us that, right? I'm glad Uncle Jeff said when she in the house, he feel better, right? And then eat a man. Men of high value, using a corny term, right? They putting pain in. You work. I know I work probably 70 hours a week, maybe, including like YouTube shit. You know, just everything. I DJ. I do all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get there. But my wife still complain about it. Now, granted, we have 4 kids under 2, so there's probably something to it. You know what I'm saying?
Woo,
yeah. So I got 2 sets of twins. So shit crazy. I can't miss. So
stop shooting shit.
Yeah, I can't. They call me Hamp Curry, but so I'm just painting a picture to say, ladies and ladies in the chat, you see the similarities, And these things could seem negative, but this is real shit. This is actual shit from men that are pretty sound. And these could be what y'all may see as deterrents, but this is regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is regular shit for men. And I don't see a goddamn thing wrong with anything the brother said.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. It's kind of like, I believe that I'm married to a very attractive woman, in my opinion, and I can't stop dudes from looking. Like, when we go out, my wife make me look good. She's the good looking one in the relationship. Let's call it plain. So, like, long as a dude not trying to holler at my girl or like openly be disrespectful, I expect from when my wife walk into a room that dudes look. Because if they don't look, I'm like, how y'all missed that gorgeous piece of wantonness walking by y'all? So I don't know, but I was raised totally different. I was raised by a group of guys who it was just a little different for me. So I stopped being angry. So I was angry as a kid. I was a very angry kid. I fought all the time. My dad introduced me to boxing and introduced me to football, and I was able to put that away. I actually had counseling for anger. But I do understand that these are traits that men have, and I think we got to stop making it, toxic for men for being men. 100%. I think a lot of things in the space right now saying, hey, if you're a man and you're a man's man, it's actually a toxic trait. That's why I hate when people use toxic masculinity, because it's not even a real thing.
No such thing.
So I 100% agree that these are the things that come with men, and you have to accept us for who we are if you want us. So 100%.
Yeah. All that, I'm gonna say it. All that bitch made behavior that you call toxic masculinity isn't masculinity at all. None of it. I that's another. Besides the other question, here's question number 2. Name a trait of toxic masculinity that actually is masculinity. And I've never had a woman be able to show it to me. That's the masculine men that here's what it is, sisters. The men you want are wild turkeys now. They exist, but a wild turkey is one of the hardest things to hunt. You ain't gonna catch a wild. You can catch one of these niggas that need some place to stay. But the wild turkey type dude, he can spot. That's like no diss to the sister that was here. But he can spot that energy a mile off. And the reason that you can't find him is that he is purposely elusive to you. He purposely stay out your way. That's the other thing. Well done, prime time. The way you handle that with that young man that was looking at your girl. If you find yourself where it's dudes being blatantly, openly disrespectful to your girl, it's not her fault. Yeah. It's your fault. Because there's places you can take your girl where that don't happen. Find better places to take your girl. You are running security, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, let's answer this question right quick. Then I gotta end it. I gotta get up early as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I gotta go to this. My wife time.
True Impact with the $10. Are these
making my way north?
Are these men married? How many times in nationality? So I'm married. This is my only time being married. My wife is Black American and Jamaican. Uncle Jeff?
Third marriage. This one, I've been married 11 years with her for 13. First time got married way too young. Second time, and both of those times way too stupid and for the wrong reasons. Learn my lesson.
Nationality?
Oh, sisters. All sisters. I like my food. I like when my food tastes a certain way. All sisters. All sisters.
You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised.
Look here, bro. You marry a white girl, greens taste funny.
Greens and green. They don't even be clean.
Have orange slices and croutons and pine nuts. Shit don't go in green. I like greens. I like her hair. I like all that. I love sisters. I love what y'all got. Drive me crazy.
Hood Mystic.
Yeah, I'm married, 5 kids, been with my wife for 7 years.
She's She Black. And that's the only marriage you ever had, right?
I've never been married before or after. Yeah, only marriage.
No doubt. Go ahead, Prime.
I'm still trying to figure out if I want to be married. If I want to get married, it's not really like no pressure with that.
Don't do it.
3 years. She's Filipino, second generation.
Don't do it.
And she cooks like nobody else.
Oh yeah, bro.
No, I'm talking about even American food, black food, macaroni and cheese, all that.
But Olympia good though. Yeah, Olympia was.
Olympia
tastes bad.
Look here.
I eat good over here.
No doubt. Rock. This nigga Rock.
No, I'm not married. I don't know if I ever will without a prenup. That's for sure.
Okay. And E.
I'm married to an Asian woman. We've been married for 5 years, and my first time being married.
Okay. I wonder if she's going to reply. Interesting, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. So we definitely ended on a different note than what we started on, but a good conversation nonetheless. But I liked how we chopped that shit up today, though, right, Nay? Initially, Mystic, were you here for the whole thing?
I've been listening. Word.
So I don't know. I think the white people got put in the bathroom today. Yeah, Rock was definitely here the whole time. So that's what's up.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. And we getting out of here.
I think everybody's issue with relationships nowadays is a lot of people don't know who their own selves are because they're constantly distracted by one thing or the other. If you're having issues in your life that you're not happy with, you need to do some self-reflection and spend some time in environments where it's not completely, distracting you. Music, television, just turn the TV off, turn the radio off, just drive down the road.
This dude,
listen to the sound of the road.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know who you are and what you want to do with your life, you will never be happy. It doesn't matter. A relationship's not going to fix that.
Right, we could have saved it for your final thought.
You have to fix that yourself. So
we could have saved it for your final thought, Rock. Yeah. That's all right.
That's worth the dial up. You got dial up, Blackish? Is that what it is? Is that AOL?
You got boost. Listen, man. For one, here for the T say you preaching.
I don't know what Spectrum's doing, bro.
This is terrible. I got Spectrum. No, I don't.
Hey,
man.
She know what to do.
Listen, real quick. I do not fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Miss Nay, final thought.
My final thought was actually very similar. I was going to say work on yourselves, aka healing before dealing. Please vet people before you start entertaining like long-term relationships, because you end up like Jeezy. And cop my book, Peace, Happiness, Love, A Journey to Healing, because I talk about a lot of the things that we talked about tonight and on this show. Love y'all.
Word. Tay?
I just like to say I appreciate the transparency that was shared tonight from the fellas. I don't think we see that often. I appreciate y'all. But also on a serious note, I do believe collectively we need to do a better job at creating spaces where our men feel comfortable coming to us with their feelings, especially when they're sad, so we can help and work on these attitudes together. Word.
Uncle Jeff?
Yeah, I think we're all kind of saying the same kumbaya stuff. Get your feces collected, people. That's men and women. Get it together. Because we are truly living in a time of drastic change, and we are going to need one another. And sisters, we need you as bad as you need us. It's just that there's a whole bunch more yous. So separate yourself from the horrible broads and stop defending them.
Word. E?
I just say this right here this was a great conversation. Remember, DJ, it's not the married man's responsibility to convince other married men to get married. It's their woman supposed to convince them of that. So women, if your man don't want to marry you, You haven't did a good job or persuade him to give you the ring. So it's their responsibility to get their ring. We just tell them from our point of view what we see. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Word. Prime.
Go ahead and get that free therapy from your job if you got it. Definitely. And yeah, just love yourself. Appreciate the show. Appreciate you having me on.
Word. Now we talked about so much interesting stuff. That's a good point, E. I heard Prime said something yesterday about what's the difference when you sign that paperwork. So Prime, I swear to God, bro, my belief system says that you don't need that paperwork, right? But we have the kids, whatever the case is. So I did the paperwork thing. I swear to God, bro, something in me like it impacted me when I signed that paperwork. Cause I thought the same thing, and I got strong beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I couldn't believe it really made me feel differently. And it could be because we grow up in the construct. You know what I'm saying? So we grow up, people sign it, whatever the case is. But I genuinely felt different, and I could not explain it. Cause I thought for sure I was gonna be just, you know, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I swear to God, it did something to me. You know, in a positive way though. I was surprised. You know, honestly, I really was.
Is it just the fact that you're married legally, like just the feeling of it?
Prime, I can't really explain it. I just know when we walked out that godforsaken courthouse, I felt different, bro. Like I couldn't articulate it. It was just like it felt like almost like a weight, like a strong, you know, because now it's recognized, and I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess just real quick because I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know he disagreed, but my wife gave me different advice as my girlfriend than she gave me as a wife.
Wow.
As a girlfriend, she had no security. She couldn't be completely transparent and tell me the things this was best for me. But once that we got that paperwork, we start moving as one unit. Because she wouldn't do anything to hurt me because it would be hurting herself. And a lot of women don't look at it that way when they're just your girlfriend. It's like, hey, okay. So I just want to say that totally different advice from when she was my girlfriend versus when we got married, because she's seen us as one versus two separate people have to be able to do what's best for them. So
okay, I could say that's true. And not necessarily mutually exclusive with what I was saying, right, E? But I could say that that's true for sure. In terms of going back to the beginning of the show, we finally found out that, you know, once we started holding white women accountable and other women that weren't black, now it's Western women that are the issue. I just want to make sure we understood that we pulled that out, because usually motherfuckers talk about black women all the goddamn time. But I start bringing up some examples of white women. Now it's Western women. Okay. So, you know what I mean?
We don't have enough time to get into why I disagree with that, but okay.
I disagree too.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying, but y'all just watch the show back, because I was bringing up mad clips, and I was like, oh no, it's not just black women, it's all Western women. I said
none of it matters. Not 1 inch of the clip matters, and I can tell you why later. I'm not gonna.
Uncle Jeff, we're gonna do a 1-on-1. I'm gonna kick your ass a little bit.
You couldn't kick my ass if your foot was glued to it, but I welcome it, young man. I welcome it. By the way, real talk, if I can say this, man, this is the dopest shit to me, because I'm knocking the shit out of 60. To see young black people, that's why I don't let niggas my age talk shit about y'all. I swear to God I don't, because y'all don't represent everybody. Y'all ain't on the news. Y'all ain't twerking in the street. These sisters ain't in danger of getting hit in the face with a brick. This is so important, y'all. It's so important, and it's important not for now. It's important for prime time's grandbabies. That's what they gonna look to for wisdom. This shit right here. Word. So yes, I would love to do it, bro. Anytime. Hit me up.
No, y'all great.
DJ,
go ahead. E.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't go joke for joke with my man, because I was watching today Madagascar with my daughter, and they was wondering why I was on the ground laughing.
I told you can't unsee it. Once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Even man, it was playing in my head.
Hey.
Moto. Tell me that nigga don't look like Moto. Okay, for those of you who may watch, go watch Madagascar. If you know who Jay Prince is, tell me he don't look like Moto.
Oh my god.
Gotta go watch it. I don't know. I'll be sleep when the kids be watching that shit. Hey, E, I'm funny too though, but Uncle Jeff funny as hell though. That ass.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And again, bruh, anything I tell you, I owe you, bruh. I owe you this. You are younger than me, and my generation fucked the world up for you.
Word.
We did.
Nah,
Me
shit.
and
Shit
my
like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Me and my mom and them fucked the world up. And
Yeah.
I get so tired of dudes my age
Acting
being
like
hypercritical of y'all, like the shit that y'all learned or didn't learn was who came before you, like who came before me.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of
I
this
owe
the
you that.
boomers.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that again. We'll do that later, Prime. I'm going to sleep. But Uncle Jeff, I appreciate you saying that because I was saying that before about Generation X. Niggas looked at me like I was bugging, so we definitely got to have that talk for sure.
The ones that don't want to help you, fuck them. Now, I can't pretend I want to talk to you people anymore. I got to go rub my wife's feet.
All right, easy. I'm going to read these last super chats. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Caesar's Pals with the Sauce. Mike AFR, Uncle Jeff, please help AJ. Oh, yeah. And even E came up here and tried to help AJ. And then AJ, I don't know. I think who knows? Maybe he got spectrum like Rock. Oh, he didn't even say bye before he left, though. Savage with the $2. AFR, good thing men made razors. Yeah, that mustache got to go with AFR. Savage with the $5. I only wear Carhartt clothes. I don't dress up. I wear cowboy boots. Don't own any Jordans. Me and my wife are also Christians, so we're not flashy. I don't know what Christians you've seen be dressed to impress. Caesar's Pals with the $2. Women are out here saying good men are not good enough. Yeah, I think we addressed that. I think there definitely need to be some come to Jesus moments on that. Savage Recovery with the $2. Eat a man. I agree with you. Good point. That's when you was talking to AJ. Savage Recovery with the $5. I have a temper, lack detail, and work. Don't have hobbies. Hey, dead ass ain't like that's the shit we just said. You know. We answered this. True Impact with the $10. Oh, she had another shot for Uncle Jeff. Thank you, DJ Hamp. Great show. You're welcome. Men should be qualified to speak. Jeff, you are the common denominator in those three marriages. Happy B-Day, twins. Good God Almighty, man. Jesus Louise. Hey man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button before you leave. When we end the stream, if you don't mind leaving a comment when you come back, the playback for this one gonna be dope for sure. Catch us tomorrow, God willing, at 9 p.m. Eastern. We are talking about loyalty versus stupidity. Because I think there's a lot of that shit going on in the hood. You feel me? Shout out to Tony Yayo. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.